business that attracted customers to it. And I discovered it, and I'm excited to share that with you today. So welcome everybody, trying to get live here on YouTube, and it did. Perfect. Okay, we are ready to get started here. Let me share my screen with you. And we're gonna get rocking and rolling here. Okay, one more thing. Okay, perfect. All right, so today we're gonna show you exactly how to go from 0 to 10K in 30 days, and how that, the proven plan of exactly how to do that. My goal is to help everyday families create income online with ease and with a purpose. I want the grind to stop. I really want us to change this generational struggle and turn it into how can we create generational wealth that will last legacies, right? Doesn't that sound good? So why a proven plan matters. This is so important because when you have a proven plan, that means you can stop trading time for money, because that's exhausting. Which what that means is you have a job, you work 40 hours, you get paid for 40 hours. If you're not working the 40 hours, you're not making the money. That is not time leverage, right? When you have a proven plan, you can change that. And with a proven plan, you can learn passive income, which gives you time freedom, which when you have time freedom, you have peace, and then you can have a purpose and a really good meaning out of your life. And a proven plan will stop the cycle of stress and scarcity. I truly want to help you stop that. Joining from Italy, I just got back from Italy. I absolutely love Italy. If you guys have never been to Italy, get it off your bucket list because it is breathtaking, and I absolutely cannot wait to go back. So today you're going to learn from real people with real results. Moms, dads, retirees are building 10K a month businesses. It gives you more time with your kids, more time to travel freedom, and more time to build that legacy. And you can do this as well. Like, this is what I love. I absolutely love the fact that you don't have to be a certain type of person. You don't have to have a following. Matter of fact, I will show you how to go from brand new account on social media and how to turn that into 10K months. And hopefully Daryl's on today. If he is, hopefully he can share with you guys, because Daryl just in 72 hours made $5,600, and another 900 just came in. So that's in the last 3 days. And so I'm excited for him to share with you exactly how he's doing that. But he's doing it by following this process, right, that you're going to learn today. That's what we absolutely love about it. And I like this. Sunshine Rose, she goes, boom, 900 came in while she was watching what is that? America's Got Talent with her husband. That's the power of automations, and that's part of the proven process. Remember, no more trading time for dollars. And look at this, a $900 walking out the door for vacation. So getting ready for vacation. So not worried about her business, not worried about anything, but leaving on vacation, and a 900 sale came in. Again, the power of having a proven process to literally follow. Now, I do want you to screenshot this, because I am going to share some information with you. You will hear from other people that are going to share their results. Just because they share their results doesn't mean you can achieve those results. I cannot give you no guarantee of success. I can just give you the guarantee that this process has created a community to 55,300 people, 100% from following the proven process. That is documentation beats conversation every single time. So real quick, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Michelle O'Neill. I'm hanging out with you from Kansas, but I'm leaving here in a few hours and heading to my other favorite state of Texas. Super excited about that. But if you go back to 2022, my life looked completely different than it does today. I was struggling. I'm a mom of 6 and a grandma to 5, and time with my children is the most important thing to me. And I was trading time for dollars. I thought if I worked harder, I could make more money. And then I found out by following this blueprint step by step, I just needed to work smarter, and I needed the right proven process to follow that could change my family's life. I started following it. I was able to get my income earning activities done in 2 hours a day, and everything shifted. I started having $900 a days coming in. My confidence grew, and I built a business 100% around my family. A business now where we travel the world. Like I said, we just got back from 3 weeks in Europe, which was amazing. I'm going to Dallas. I'll be gone, I think, 12 days. And that's just what we get to do now, is just travel and live life on our terms, because I can build everything, my entire business, from a few apps on my phone. I don't even need a computer. I do 99% on my phone. The other 1% is when I'm doing trainings or doing webinars like this. Other than that, everything is done on my phone, and I absolutely love it. I have to share this with you because if you look at the picture at the bottom right, that's my little peanut. Um, and that's my granddaughter. And I've been able to spend a lot of time with her because when her mom went back to college, I took care of her. So we are really, really close. I'm only sharing that with you because I was able to take her to the ocean for the first time. And just having the ability to be able to do that is worth everything. So I'm sharing with you right now, if you're making choices in your life that you are settling for and you want more, you're in the right place to get more, because not only will you get more time, you'll get more income to definitely make different choices. And now I get to teach everyday people how to create the same type of freedom. And this webinar is your first step, my friend. You're not too late. You just haven't had the right plan until now. So I'm going to share with you the exact blueprint to show you how to automate your way to 10K months. I think automation is huge. It's not work harder for 10K. It's literally automate your way to 10K. You're going to learn how to sell digital programs in high demand and make 100% profit. You're going to learn why you want to promote and sell something that is digital. You're going to learn about the freedom machine that is working for you 24/7. This is how you can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. You're going to learn attraction marketing strategy that helps you attract customers to your online business. So no damning people, no bothering friends and family. And I'm going to exactly break down for you the 2-hour workday, how you can turn that in to daily pay. And I want to break each of them down for you individually. So again, thanks for being here. Super excited. Now, to make money online, you have to sell something, right? Like, that is how businesses work. So you have to either sell a product, some type of service, right? You have to sell something. So let's break down what people sell. Now, me, I was from network marketing. Okay. Still love the product. So I'm not saying anything bad about network marketing. It just isn't the business plan for me, because you make a very small percent. And there's money made, but the money that to make decent money, the money's made in building a team, right? And that takes a lot of time and a lot of energy, and it's not stable because at any time that team can bounce to another company, right? And that's what I did for years. And I'll just share this one thing with you. I finally got my income in network marketing up to 7,000 a month, which took a lot of hustle and grind. If you know anything about network marketing, you know. And the company, it was actually July of 2022, and the company did a corporate call. And I was like, this is the pivoting moment where I'm going to learn how to get 10K a month and stay there. They actually let us know they were loose with the comp plan. Okay. And they had to change the comp plan. And my income went to 3,000 by the end of the call. I'm sharing that with you because that was the day I realized I'm not my own boss in network marketing. They have all of the control. They can change the products at any time. They can change the comp plan at any time. So that was the day I was like, I need to get out of this industry, and I was done. So how you're feeling right now, that was me in July of 2022. I needed to find something different. And I had so much limiting belief. I had so much stinking thinking. I was like, I'm an introvert. What am I gonna do? I don't know tech. I don't want to learn tech. And so I'm sharing with you, when I discovered this process, it was the easy button. And fast forward to almost 3 years ago today that I've been doing digital marketing, it's the easiest thing I've ever done in my entire life. And it's the funnest thing I've ever done in my entire life. And it has given me more freedom than I thought was ever possible. So I'm just want you to know I'm so proud of you that you are here. So another way to make an income is drop shipping. There is such a low profit margin on drop shipping, like you make a few cents on the dollar and you have limited control over supply. So I know a gentleman that is actually does really good in drop shipping, but he hustles. He works a lot of hours. And he says, man, he goes, the thing I don't like about drop shipping is he goes, every time I get a product that does really, really, really good, he goes, we run out of supply. And he goes, so I have like 3 or 4 days where I'm just like floating, and not having to work so hard. Supply's gone. He goes, I got to grind again. I don't know about you, but I am not even interested in that whatsoever. And then affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing, I think, is absolutely phenomenal. But I think it's a great additional income because it is slow growth for the main income. And again, you're only making like 25 to 50%. And again, you're not control because the affiliate, the company that does the affiliate, they can change that at any time, right? Now, the next way is create your own product. Actually, that's what I looked at, but I was like, oh my gosh, that takes a lot of time commitment. And managing of costs was outrageous, the lack of support and resources. And you need to learn to market and then introduce a new product to the market. And what if it doesn't sell? I don't know about you, but I was looking to save time, not spend more time. So that wasn't an option for me. So I was like checking the boxes off. And then I discovered digital marketing. I actually discovered it on September 9th of 2022. I discovered on Facebook, of all places. I don't even hardly hang out on Facebook. So it was definitely meant to be. And it was a blueprint that showed me how to promote digital educational programs that were in high demand and that make 100% profit, and they're proven to sell. I was intrigued by every single part of that. Now, I want to explain something to you when you think about digital programs. It's global. So you're not limited to just selling in your own country. Like you can sell everywhere in the world because it is digital. That is powerful. So here is why digital educational programs that are in high demand, why they're the best thing to sell and how you can make 100% profit. Well, first of all, the digital goods economy is a gigantic $950 billion market. Everybody should want a piece of that pie. It is the fastest growing industry ever in the history of the world. Like everybody should want a chunk of that pie. Now, the digital world touches almost every part of our lives today. And it's only getting bigger. Like you think about it, like what do you do in a day that's something is not digital? Like our programs on TV, everything is all digital, right? You can take your Netflix anywhere. It's digital. Like it is so amazing how digital things are today. And over the past decade, technology has created jobs that we once could have never imagined having. We can't predict what's going to happen next, but we know one thing is true. Digital skills are in high demand, and that demand is growing quickly. And people that aren't learning digital skills are truly going to be left out, right? So let's talk about the e-learning industry. So I just want to give you a little bit of history and show you the momentum of it right now and why you want to be part of this industry. It did $950 million in 2019 for 1 year. But by 2023, it was over $1 billion a day. So what happened between 2019 and 2023 to go from 950 million a year to 1 billion a day? COVID hit, people were sent home. So all of a sudden, people were learning online and it exploded the e-learning industry. People were learning how to crochet online. People were learning how to shoot free throw basketballs online. There is a course out there to teach your horses ballet. That gentleman makes $100,000 a month on a course to teach your horse how to do ballet. That is part of the e-learning industry. It's wild, all the courses out there. But the momentum has hit, and here's why. It's convenient. People can now learn like this instead of having to go somewhere. So 2024, it was 1.2 billion a day. It's projected to be 3 billion a day by 2027. So here's how you, my friend, can take advantage of the digital world and turn it into an income stream. And that is by promoting high quality, proven to sell, done for you digital programs. Yes, there are a lot of them out there, but there are differences as well. Okay. You want to be looking at ones where you make 100% profit. Most of them have an affiliate, so you don't make 100%, which means you don't have that type of control. Now, you might be asking, well, how does a company make money if you can make 100% profit? That's a great question, by the way. That's the only question I asked, by the way. It's because you get a completely done for you, call it your freedom machine, fully automated system ready to go, which I'm going to explain that to you here in a minute. And you get, it's a one-time charge for that after you're inside the program, and it's 39 bucks. You get a complete done for you website for $39. That's what covers the costs to run the company. And you get to make 100% profit. So you're definitely in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself because you have amazing customer support and amazing community to help you. And done for you programs gives you freedom. By selling these programs, you do not have to share your commissions. Now, these are the 4 programs we recommend. Now, here's why we recommend 4. You want to give your customers options, not one size fits all, right? We love because we are in countries all over the world. So we like the fact that currency is different and people have different goals. So that is why we love to give people options and offer 4 different digital programs. So I want you to imagine, okay, I talked about the $39 website fee. Okay, this is what you get. You get a fully automated sales process that works for you 24/7. I want you to imagine having the ability to make money in your sleep. It's called your freedom machine. And this is what it looks like because it's freely out there working for you 24/7. This is the only thing I promote. I give people free access to the Freedom Formula Blueprint, the exact step-by-step blueprint. And all they got to do is, in exchange to get it, they put their email in. Here's what happens the moment they put their email in, they're immediately taken to this video. And this video also explains how they're going to get access to that Freedom Formula Blueprint, which is sent to their email, but sometimes it takes 5 to 10 minutes to get there. So that video explains it and gives a little bit more detail. This is a video and the Freedom Formula Blueprint that comes in their email. Here's the part we love. Now, in almost 3 years and 55,300 people later, on average, the ones I personally work with, 1 out of 20 are buying. Our number 1 selling product is $900. So I want you to imagine there's 5 billion people on social media. Imagine if your content, your marketing that you learned how to market, attraction marketing, would attract 20 people a day and put their email in, and your system started converting at 1 out of 20. That's a $900 a day. If you do the math on that, that is $328,000 a year. In 3 years, you're a self-made millionaire in the digital space, all because you were ready to learn how to execute on this. This is exactly the system. I went from 0 to 6 figures in 6 months and made my first million in 17 months. This right here, nothing else. And by promoting the 4 different digital programs. Remember what I said a minute ago? It was the easy button. It's one of the easiest things I've ever done. I would love to know in the chat if you could learn how to get your system attracting 1 customer a day, 900 a day, $328,000 a year. How would that change your life? Can you let me know in the chat? I would love to know what would that give you in life? And I love that, right? Like that's freedom money. Heck, I was just going to be happy if I could make $54,000 a year, pay off my home. Yes. Freedom, relief. Yes. Retirement. Yes. Peace. Yes, my friend. That's what we love, right? I love this. Look at this. $900. Things are starting to roll. Congratulations, Shanna. She just posted this. I absolutely love that. So let's talk about you, my friend, how to make 10K a month on autopilot with digital programs. Okay, again, our number 1 selling product is 900. So all you need is 12 customers a month. 12 customers a month. At 900 a customer, that's $10,800 because remember, you make 100% profit. That is only 3 customers a week. And here's where it gets so exciting. There are 5 billion people on social media, and all you need is 12 a month, and you are making 10K months. That is what I absolutely love. And when I seen this, I was like, that's it. I will follow this proven process until I can achieve these goals. And that's exactly what I did. Nothing fancy. I just followed it step by step. So let me show you how we attract 12 customers and how you can attract 12 customers to your online business. Well, because it's digital, the entire world is your ocean of customers, right? It's complete the ability to sell to anyone in the world. And we use the ultimate marketing system, attracts customers to you on autopilot. So you know what that means, right? No finding customers, no bothering friends and family, no having to direct message people. Your business is on autopilot. I traded DMing people for fully automated system that works for me 24/7. And you know what else is great about having an automated system? It's always at its peak performance. It never has a bad day. It never has an off day. It never gets sick. It never needs to take care of kids. It's fully working 24/7. It's like you literally are just always out there building a business, but it's your automated system. That is one of the things I absolutely love. I have built a multi-million-dollar business now in the digital space, and I've never heard the word no. Never heard the word no. I've never had to ask anybody to buy. That's freedom on a completely different level. Now, you can use an attraction marketing strategy by using free ads that are classified ads that you put on the World Wide Web. Now, I have to share this with you because I loved posting free ads. Like when I first started, it was the best thing I ever did. And let me explain why. I'm an introvert. And so the fact that I could just copy and paste free ads every day, and I would do it for 30 minutes a day. And my only goal was literally is to post one more ad every single day. And I found 10 websites that I could post free ads. And my attraction strategy was to attract moms because I'm like, I know I'm not the only mom that can't stand having to look at her bank account before she can do anything. So I was like, if I could help moms, heck, even learn how to make 300 a day, that's 109,000 a year. And oh my goodness, I'm sure many moms would not have to look at their bank account anymore. So I went after moms and my ads was geared towards moms, but I do understand the power of video. So in my free ads, I did put how the process works and I created a YouTube video, complete ignorance on fire, by the way, and because I was brand new and I created the video. Here's what happened. After 90 days of consistently spending 30 minutes a day posting free ads, yes, it grew my email list. Yes, it grew my customer base. But you guys, it grew my YouTube channel. I had like over 857 subscribers on YouTube and almost the hours to be monetized. Like 30 days later, I was monetized. So because of this free ad strategy, I now am monetized and make money off of YouTube. One strategy turned into multiple income streams. That's the dots that are connected if you do digital marketing the right way. And I absolutely love it. I just would get up every morning, have my favorite music playing, have my favorite drink next to me, and I would copy and paste free ads. The coolest thing ever. And never in my wildest dreams did I think it would grow my YouTube channel like it did, but it did. See, here's the deal. The world has gone digital. So no matter where you go, people are looking at their phone, and no matter the age. I don't know if you're anything like me because I have a digital business. Every time I go somewhere, if I see people on their phone, I kind of try to look what they're looking at. And 99% of the time, it's social media. And it's all different platforms. So we know people hang out on social media. Matter of fact, over 5 billion people. So if you can become the magnet on social media, guess what happens? People are attracted to your content that you post. Every single one of you right now are a consumer of social media. Imagine just taking 1 hour a day and becoming a creator. What can happen? Like, I was like, I will learn that. I will get out of my comfort zone. I don't care that I'm an introvert. I am going to learn this. So I launched on a brand new account. Now, many people can't talk on video because of their job, or maybe you're just super shy. There is also a build your invisible empire strategy where you can build faceless videos. You can just use B-roll that is on your phone. I actually have a complete guide that walks you through step by step how to do that, even how to make 100K in 1 year by doing faceless pieces of content. It's actually really powerful. So here's my question for you. How did you hear about this webinar today? Was it social media, or was it email, or was it both? I would absolutely love to know in the chat. Let me know how you heard about it. Email? Yeah, let me know. TikTok? Yes. Email? Social media, both. Email, yes. Now, the reason why email is because you were on somebody's email list and they sent you an email and invited you. So look at that. TikTok, social media, TikTok. So there's no DMs, there's no phone calls. It's literally this process. Do you see how well it works? So well that on a Thursday at 11:30, well, a.m. my time, 556 people are on here, all because of this process, because of using social media the right way and email automations the right way. That's how powerful it is. And I absolutely love it. Jessica is like, she had a $2,700 in 1 day, 3 legacy customers. She goes, that is more than my monthly salary at the job that she had for 17 years. She was able to take this program and not only retire herself, but retire her husband. And I noticed she posted on social media the other day, she just bought him a new toy, one of those razors. And I'm like, that's the freedom. Like, we just get to live life on our terms, all because of following a process. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you how to get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. I am not your mentor if you want the hustle batch. I'm your mentor if you want to learn how to simplify things and learn how to master certain skills and strategies so you can get your work done in less time. Okay, so let's cover that. So copy and paste free as I just shared that strategy with you, 30 minutes a day. I would literally set my alarm and I would copy, paste, and post for 30 minutes a day and create 3 pieces of content, 1 hour. Now, at first, I failed miserably at this. I couldn't get my 3 pieces of content done in 1 hour. I was so in my head. Right now, I can get my 3 pieces of content done in about 30 to 40 minutes. I want you to think about it. The 3 pieces of content, one video is probably about 7 seconds. That's going to be your B-roll, your faceless video. Another video can be 30 seconds to a minute, and then another video can be a minute. You get to decide. Or you can do 2 that are 5 to 7 seconds, right? So I love the simplicity of it. And you know what's great about content? It's not a waste of time, my friend. I really want to stress that to you. When you spend an hour a day creating content, it's your digital real estate. You're planting exposure to your business that doesn't go away. When you go work a job for 8 hours a day, if you do not work 8 hours again, you do not make money. Your content will always be out there working for you. That's why I was like, I literally will master content because it doesn't go away. I was brand new. I wasn't even on TikTok 3 years ago. Wild. I personally thought TikTok was a dancing platform and it was for young beboppers or little kids. I didn't know what I didn't know. I got on TikTok terrified in September, and now I have like 133,000 some followers, and I built a multi-million-dollar business off of short form videos. It's amazing. Again, why I call it the easy button. And then 30 minutes responding to comments and responding to emails. That's your 2-hour workday. There is nothing else that you can do that makes you more money than these 3 things right there. That's what I love. That's why I say structure equals freedom. Now, Amy, you guys, Amy is inside our community. And when she discovered this process, oh my, she was working 2 jobs. So she had every excuse, she could have had every excuse to not do this, right? I work all the time. I have 2 jobs. I'm a single mom, but she wanted to change her life. She was done working all the time. So she traded that in for digital marketing, learning these skills. And you guys, she was able to quit both of her jobs. So I would love for her to come on and share her story with you guys. It's so absolutely inspiring. So, Amy, are you with us?
I am. Thank you
Yay.
so much.
Mhm.
And 10K in 30 days,
Mhm.
right? You're like, I've never made that. I could only dream of making that. That was me. Because as a single mom of 3 kids, I was doing it all on my own. One job wasn't enough, so I got a second job. Here I found myself working literally for years, 18 hours a day between those 2 jobs. But the most important thing to me, just like Michelle, was time with her kids, with her family, right? How can you do that when you're grinding 18 hours a day? You guys, I was not on social media. I didn't have time for that. Work and kids, that's all I knew. But I had the need and the want to build a better relationship with my children that didn't involve grinding at a job. That was much more important to me. And when you look at your kids and you see that you're starting to lose a relationship with them because you're always working, what's it worth to you? So here's a little something that happened. I let my daughter put me on TikTok. I wasn't even on social media, you guys. I was in the trucking industry. I was a waitress part time. I didn't know about social media. I wasn't on it, right? I knew nothing about sales, marketing, making money online, nothing. But I had to figure this out. I had to. If I wanted to get my family back to where it once was, I had to figure it out. And I came across a video of Michelle talking about this program and how she was getting her time back with her family. And it's exactly what I needed. How was I going to do that between already working 18 hours a day? And let me tell you, it would take me 2 months to make 10K working 18 hours a day, where now I can do that in 2 hours a day. She offers a training to follow, and you just implement those 2 hours throughout your day. And that's all I could do because I was working so much. So literally, I would grab 30 minutes, 45 minutes in the morning before I left, right? On my lunch hour, in between my jobs, and when I got home at night. I literally just followed the step by step program and did everything inside of it. I tried it all. I was scared to death. I knew nothing about creating a video. I didn't even know what that plus sign was on the TikTok. I had to ask what that was until I got this program and I learned everything I needed to know. So I was doing this in between my 18 hours a day. I had to figure it out. And I will tell you, in 10 and a half weeks, I was able to walk away from not one of those jobs, but both of them because of this program and the mentorship that I got inside of that community, the support, the guidance, and the training. I would have never known about any of this. I could barely order on Amazon, you guys. That's how bad I was, right? So I got it all. I got everything that I needed. But let me tell you, 10K, I quickly started making that and then some every single month after learning and then earning. Here's the deal. I'm coming up on 2.5 years with this program. And I still work from home, as you can see. I've never had to go back to a 9 to 5 grind. I have my relationship back. I'm not in debt anymore. I have my bills paid off. I am living that life because of this program. So if that's what you're looking for, whatever it is, this program absolutely can help you get there. You just got to meet it halfway. Thank you guys.
I love your story, and I'm sure you just gave a bunch of people hope. So,
I hope so. I hope so, because that's what we're here for, is to give other people hope. It can happen. It can.
absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing, my
Yes.
friend. Yes, you guys, as you can see, don't allow your lack of time to hold you back. That should be your reason that you want to automate your business, right? So I want you to imagine right now making 100% profit. I want you to imagine you go from beginner to 10K months online without bugging friends and family, and have a fully automated system working for you 24/7. And just like you heard Amy say, a community to support you. That is something that was so important to me. I don't want anybody to slip through the cracks, and I don't want anybody to try to build a business on their own. That is why we have a community of over 50 plus thousand members. And when we first launched the Legacy Builders program in 10 months, it globally did $29 million in 10 months. That's $29 million that went into the community's pockets. On average, the customers that I work with, in 7 days, they go into profit mode. There's actually a training. It is exactly what I teach them. It's called Launch to Profit in 7 days that you can actually go through. I had one lady go through it 4 times because she just wanted to get really comfortable, and she just did it every week for 4 weeks, 3 customers in that 4 week time. Pretty awesome, right? So that's really the goal, is to help you really get comfortable and confident and have your own business and have a community there to support you. This is our digital growth community, 55,300 plus members. And inside of it, you get additional support and additional training. We actually have weekly interactive calls. I do a legacy builder call every single Tuesday, and I do a training, and then I put you in a breakout room with other entrepreneurs just like you. That's where the breakthroughs happen. That is something that is so important to us. And this month, we just launched the 30-day momentum map, where where you have 30 days of your growth plan to grow your following, grow your email list, and learn how to grow a customer base. It is so beginner friendly. Yes, it shows you how to create videos, explains what platform that you should go on, why that one, and it breaks you down the complete process. And the reason why we're doing this in August is because we're going to launch a 90-day run next, and how to make 30K in 90 days. We're literally going to walk you through the process. Matter of fact, if you are inside the community, if you've ever done one of the 90-day runs, can you let people know in the chat how that has made a difference in your life? So many six-figure income earners are created because of the 90-day run. Because my goal as your mentor is to help you make the rest of 2025 the best of 2025. I want you so proud of yourself when December rolls around and you have the Christmas of your dreams, not because you have more money, but because you have the ability to make more choices. And I think that's the freedom we all are looking for. Look at this. Kim, she goes, I'm new to the program. She goes, but this video will get played over and over again. Thank you for the post suggestion. So we give you ideas of what to post every single day. Rochelle goes, I'm speechless that she went back through the Launch to Profit because she goes, I wasn't feeling connected to my audience. I felt my message wasn't coming across, and I wasn't storytelling with it. She made 2 videos after applying what she learned in Launch to Profit, and 90 notifications filled with comments wanting more information because they related to her story. That's what you get. Here's this one. This is one of the best coaching communities I've ever seen. This is what you guys get to be part of, because I'm sharing this with you. This is about way, way more than just money. It's about your freedom. It's about time with your family, time doing the things that you love. It's about a purpose-driven income, not just make money and go home and be unfulfilled. I'm talking about a fulfilled way to make an income while you're making an impact and leaving a legacy that lives way beyond you do. I like this. Michelle goes, I can't believe it. Your girl has hit her first 10K goal. I love that she got the balloons and everything. So awesome. Now it's time for your legacy to start now. And I just invite you today to say yes to peace, purpose, and profit. And I'm going to share this with you. The person that invited you did send you an email. And inside of that email, there was a PS in that email. So go to your email, scroll down and go to that PS. You click on that, that will take them directly or take you directly to their website. You'll see the 4 different digital programs. Get the one that's the best for you. I am going to break it down for you real quick, but I do need to share this with you because we are a global business and I've shared that with you. I want to share with you the power of short form videos. So I'm just a gal in Kansas that just is very coachable, and I created 3 short form videos every day. And one of my videos went to South Africa. And Cecilia discovered that video in South Africa. And I want to share with you guys about this is way more than money, because that video she discovered, and she discovered it at a time in her life when she needed a change. And I'm going to actually have her come up and share her story with you. But here's the power of that. She is now a self-made millionaire in South Africa Rand. And now there's 21 self-made millionaires in South Africa. It has created a ripple effect. So I want you to imagine something. Imagine you are able to reach your goals online, have a simplified way to make an income online, reach your goals online while you're impacting other lives. That's why we love what we do. That's why we're here for you today, helping you see that. So Cecilia, are you with me, my friend?
I'm here and so humbled to share. Good evening, everybody, from South Africa. I want to start out by stretching. I'm nobody special. I'm a normal, plain South African mama. I used to stay in this small little town and I had a nail salon there. And prior to my nail salon, I had a daycare center for 10 years. It's been my mission to be a mom that works from home so that I never miss a milestone of my little girl after I became an angel mommy of 2 little boys and also a cancer survivor. Now, where I come from, I used to work 15 hours a day. I had debt collectors phoning me more than my own mama phoned me. I drove a little prayer car where I literally, if my eyes opened up in the mornings, I used to pray that it would start so that I could take my little girl to school. I swear she prayed that nobody saw her driving in it with me, but that's where I come from. I had this one day where I ruined my little girl's day when she approached the car and I told her to hurry up because I needed to get back to work quickly. And because she was 5 minutes late, I snapped at her. I immediately drowned in mom guilt, but I needed to rush back to work because I had clients waiting for me. But that whole day, I had it in my heart that I was going to, sit down and talk to her, find out what upset her, and then fix this because I didn't want to be that mom. I didn't work from home because I wanted to be the snappy mom. And unfortunately, I ended up working until like past 9 that evening. But the minute that I looked up, just before I finished, when I looked up my teenager, she was grade 8, she fell asleep on the couch waiting for me. So not only the whole day did I sit with this desire to fix things with her for being the snappy mom, but she actually needed me and she was waiting up for me. Now, a teenager needs a phone in a room and they're all happy, but mine waited up and I couldn't be there for her that day. It broke my heart into a million pieces, and I knew on that evening things needed to change. That night, I sat in the shower crying and I was like, God, there's got to be another way. So if you've been on your knees praying for another way, my friend, I'm going to tell you, you are here tonight for a reason. Because that evening, I prayed and I was like, God, there's got to be another way. And that very next morning, I came across this mom on social media, TikTok. And I mean, the TikTok wasn't even mine, just like Amy, it wasn't even mine. It was created because my daughter was too young to have her own so that she could scroll. But the Lord answered my prayers, and this mum popped up on my screen, and she was talking about how she learned how to use 2 hours a day to earn online, and how that has completely changed her life. And I was like, I wish I could have that type of time with my little girl. But I decided to click that link and check it out. As a South African, my first thought was, oh, heck, this isn't dollars. So it's not available for us. But I decided to stick around. And the next moment, I got an email from her inviting me to a webinar like this. Now, I'm going to tell you, you already took 2 of the steps that I took that made me these millions online. I'm close to 5 million in the past 2 years already. The type of money I never knew I would be able to make as a South African mama. But I jumped on that webinar and I saw ordinary mums and dads just like me sharing their story. And I was like, what if this does work? What if I take this chance and if it works? 6 weeks later, I woke up to my first dollars online. For the first time in my life, I made money while I slept. And I was like, this is it. This is it. But 2 hours later, another $300 came in while doing somebody's nails for like 280 Rand. I made $300, which is over 5,000 Rand as a South African. And I knew that things was going to change. In a 4-week span after that, I made my first South African 6 figures, which was 145,000 Rand. I never saw money like that in my bank account before this. But with every time that a sale like this came in, I knew I was helping another mummy. 7 months later, I hit my first million. And in that time, I started seeing the one customer make $1 million and the next one making $1 million. I mean, and these were mums that were on 2-minute noodle budgets and mums that worked corporate and missed everything of their children that wanted something different. And as South Africans started making the type of money that they didn't get paid at their corporate jobs or the type of money that they haven't seen in their life before. But I want to share something else with you tonight, you guys. My mama started this on her 60th birthday. She had no TikTok clue. She knew nothing about this. And yesterday she made her first $900. If a 60-year-old grandma and mum can do this, coming from clueless, not knowing anything, and now being able to do this. I mean, she's been a housewife for so many years without her own income, made no provision, and now she gets to have an online business and build something for herself. This is amazing. Stop sitting on that fence. I'm just a normal mama that even had to ask my teenager, how do I load that first video? I didn't know. I was clueless. I followed the steps in this blueprint. I literally work on a tick list, ticking off. My videos is done. My emails are answered. It's the simplest 5 steps, the easiest thing that I've ever done in my life. And it changed our lives. 5 months later, I flipped our zip code and we moved to the ocean. I always said, if one day when I'm big, I'm going to live by the ocean. 5 months into this, I was already debt-free, no longer going to the grocery store with the calculator and packing up and moving to the ocean. This has been my 2nd year paying my child's school fees in advance for a whole year. Things that I could barely afford school fees on a monthly basis, and now I get to pay it in advance. This is an insanely amazing business, and I feel proud and happy and excited every time that I get to introduce another person into this industry. Because whether they're 18 or 88, it doesn't matter. This is like equal playing fields. You get to make the same 100% profit that I get to make. There's no beginner level. There's no building teams. This is the simplest thing I've ever done in my life. And you already took 2 of the steps that I took that completely changed my life. This is an amazing industry. And I hope that you take this opportunity tonight and just change your whole life with it. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you so much. Woo, powerful story. Congratulations on your mom. Oh my gosh, I love that.
I've been doing the happy dance this side. I'm so happy for her. So happy for her.
Oh, I bet. That is awesome. So good. You guys, isn't that cool? That's what we're talking about. It's way more than the money. That's that impact. So let me just kind of recap with you what's included in the Legacy Builders program. Step-by-step training, zero fluff. You're going to learn digital marketing skills, done for you funnel and scripts, support from 55,000+ community members. You get the Freedom Formula PDF blueprint that you can share with other people to build your email list. private mentorship access, and 4 income streams. Do you think you're going to make more money with 1 income stream or 4 income streams? And you're going to learn exactly how to do all of that in 2 hours a day. And yeah, you just literally heard from Cecilia, because this is your moment. No tech stress. Don't worry about that. No ads needed, no monthly expenses, just a step-by-step path. I like this Candace. She goes, she already started her month with $900. Now, this is what it looks like inside your program. So once you get started, you literally go to click here to get started, and you literally follow it step by step. It's like paint by numbers. Watch the video, take action on the steps, watch the video and take action on the steps. Now, when you get started today, we're going to give you some additional bonuses, because we're all about the action takers, because we know when you take action, results come quickly, right? So you're going to be able to be part of our digital growth community. And you're going to be Canva crash course, so you can learn how to create your content using Canva. We show you how to do that, mostly if you're going to use Faceless. And you're going to get access to my 1 million in 17 months of blueprint. Is exactly what I did to go from 0 to 7 figures in 17 months. You're going to get our 30-day market strategy growth plan. It's exact strategy I followed with a brand new TikTok. You're going to get how to start your own business with master resale rights. You're going to get 200 digital product ideas. So if you want to create your own product, we will show you exactly how to do that as well. One of the things I do recommend you listen to is your mindset, message, and marketing to your first million. Equip you for success. How can you become that CEO? How can you become the person that people would want to buy from? That is taught in there. And then also you're going to get access to your invisible empire, your faceless marketing training, and all of that plus 4 income streams for only $900. And get back with the person that invited you. Yes, they might have payment plans as well. Kind of depends on where you are in the world. And let me just break this down for you. You get 4 income streams. You get to sell $1,900 worth of products. The Legacy Builder sells for $900, the Digital Mastery for $600, the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint for $300, and the Launchpad for $100. If you sold just one of each of those, that's $1,900 in your pocket, because you made a one-time investment of $900. What if you sold one of each of those products a week? That's $1,900 a week. Just imagine that. That's what I absolutely love. This is a learning and earning program. We don't want you just to learn. We want you to learn and earn at the exact same time. Now, if 900 isn't in your budget, you can start with the Digital Mastery. Still gives you 3 income streams. You can start with the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. Still gives you 2 income streams. Or you can start with the Launchpad. Still gives you 1 income stream. We just want you to get started, right? We don't want you to hesitate, because we want to help you be able to literally change your life. You know, every single one of us has a TV in our house that costs more than what our program does. And I love that. I love the affordability of it. And everybody pays about $100 a month to have a phone. That's $1,200 a year to have a convenience of a phone. When you invest in you, you can completely change your life. Now, what I want to do real quick is I do want to see if Daryl is on here. You guys, I would love for him. Oh, he is. Daryl, are you able to share? I would absolutely love for you guys to hear his story.
Yes, yes.
Hello.
Doing good, doing good. Um, Guys, just like Michelle said, she's a mom, just a mom and a grandma from Texas. I'm just a husband and a father of 2 down here in Tennessee. Right? I didn't come from no magical family. I don't live in a big fancy house. Matter of fact, this house is 848 square feet. Even though I'm getting ready to buy me a new one, but this is 848 square feet, built in 1947 or something like that. So I just want to kill those notions, objections that you have to have it all together, because you don't. But this right here, I want to show y'all this. This right here, guys, this kept me broke, stressed out, behind on every bill in the house, almost filed for bankruptcy, almost lost my relationship, almost damaged my relationship with my kids, because I traded my time at a job for 14 years, giving them blood, sweat, and tears, sacrificed, missed out on at least 6 or 7 years of my daughter and my son's lives. My daughter is a freshman starting to yesterday at the University of at Tennessee State University in Nashville, and my son is a junior at Middle Tennessee State University. I didn't force them to go to college. That's what they wanted to do. I want them to do digital marketing, but we'll see how that goes. But it's just good to be able to see that now because I can't go back and replace, I can't go back and, you know, I can't go back in time and replace and all those memories that I built. But guys, for before I came into this business, first of all, I just want people to know, like everybody on here, all the testimonies that guys, these are all just regular people just like you. Like we're not, you know, like we didn't jump up and just started whatever. This is the exact everything that you're hearing from everybody. Regular people from all across the globe, hardworking blue collar men and women who were struggling just like you are or may have been. And then even Michelle herself at a point, and she decided to invest in herself and learn a skill as an introvert. And with her experience and skills, she created this program. And of course, the program works because we've got people who have made 6 and 7 figures in the program and who are making daily pay. And we've got almost pushing close to 60,000 people inside the community. But guys, I worked for years as a welder, just trading my time for dollars, blue collar, just trying to provide for his family, just a regular old country boy. Got fired from that job for no reason. They just decided they didn't need me anymore. So basically, they used me. And I always tell people this when it comes to jobs, you ever go to the driver license place and you have to punch that little ticket and you take a ticket and you have to sit down. That's how you are when you work in a 9 to 5, and that is your only stream of income. It's like you're just waiting to get that call to the office where they're basically going to say, "Hey, we don't need you anymore." And time, this is we're at the part of the year where the time where it's slowing down. I just seen where the US debt is 37 trillion, which is crazy. And they're laying off jobs left and right. I think it was almost close to 85 million people are supposed to lose their jobs in 2025. But after losing my job, guys, I hit on hard times. I had to go live in a shelter. But before I lived in a shelter for 10 and a half months, I slept in the woods for 3.5 weeks in my car. And I did a live the other day on TikTok, taking people back there because I want them to know that, everybody hit on hard times, but that was the wake up call for me because I had traded all my time and gave a job everything. And I made up in my mind. I wanted to learn about how to make money from home and work from home like these other people I saw on Instagram and YouTube and etc. So I came online. I tried a variety of things, guys. I done been scammed before. I done a variety of stuff, right? But my point is, I know that all programs are not the same, and I just didn't do my homework then. And even when I got this program, I did my homework. And so back here 19 months ago, tomorrow will mark my 19 months in this program. And guys, when I tell you, an old country boy down here in Tennessee with no college degree, didn't come from money, just a regular blue collar guy. If I can take this program and follow it, simple, step by step, it doesn't matter that I grew up poor. None of that's irrelevant. We're all of us have the two most powerful wealth building tools in the world. We're on every day. We've got the internet and social media. And with those two things, guys, now all you need is education to learn a skill that you're going to need really with the way that the world is going. And this is a skill that you can't unlearn. And you can earn the amount of income that you can earn is just through the roof. But at the end of the day, it's just all about the freedom that you get, right? And so now I'm down here in Tennessee. I generated over $6,000 in the last 3 full days, which is crazy because I would have had to work. I could have worked 12 hours a day, 7 days a week for a whole month and never make even remotely close to that. The fact that I was able to generate that, creating 3 short form videos between 30 seconds and 50 seconds is just it's crazy to me. Sometimes I have to pinch myself. But I just want to get on here and let people know, like, I know at the end of the day, some people say, oh, well, he's a top earner. But guys, I'm just an old country boy. Like, I don't really look at that. I just love the fact that I'm grateful that I came across this post. And I want to say this to us, Michelle. When I joined this program on January the 15th of last year, I had negative $6.34 in the bank. I was fixing to lose everything, guys. $4,000 worth of incoming income, over 7,000 worth of outgoing expenses. I'm talking about I was upside down. It was crazy. And I seen a post while I was still doing life insurance. I saw Michelle talking. I joined the program 2 days later using the payment plan because I didn't have all the money and following the exact step, the training, everything that she's talked about, everything that everybody's talking about, guys. I generated my first six figures in 4 months, which was just an unreal amount. But you don't understand the power of social media and the internet. But I want to say this as well. I was still doing this business part time for like a month and a half. I didn't start full time till March the 1st. And I told my wife, I said, look, this 12-hour job is getting in the way because I made 5K in 2 weeks just doing the copy and paste free ads. And then I made 8K in February. Right. And then I basically just had to quit this job because it was in the way. And I went all in, focused on the 2-hour workday. And God, it just doesn't shot through. And I'm almost around $470,000 already in just 19 months, which is just unreal, right? So I just want to say this, man. If an old country guy down here in a little 800 square foot home that drives a car that's 20 some years old, it don't mean nothing, guys. If you follow the program, if you stay consistent, if you stay on the training calls, the mentoring calls, if you ask questions, guys, it's going to be hard for you not to see some form of success. I'm not saying you're going to make 6 figures in 4 months or whatever. But if I can work 12 hours a day and do this, if Amy can work 18 hours a day and somehow find a way to implement her income producing activities, guys, then surely you can as well, right? So I want you to know all of us, guys, is just an example. We want to see everybody win. Michelle wants to see us win. The system works, guys. No, you don't have to have no degree. No phone calls. I've never had to get on the phone with anybody. Never had anybody tell me no. And that's all because of the automation. So I just encourage you guys, man, whoever invited you, take advantage. There's 4.5 months left, guys. Anything can happen in 4.5 months. Really, with this new 30-day momentum map that we're going, that Michelle's providing so much value. And this is beginner friendly newbie stuff, guys. All you got to do is just get started and stay plugged in. And I just want to say again, I just thank Michelle for this. It's just crazy. Sometimes I have to wake up and pinch myself when you're just sitting on the couch watching, Terminator 3, and you just got these $900 commissions. They just start coming in, and you're just like, man, I'm serious. It's just crazy, guys. So it's a blessing, and it can be a blessing for you guys, just like it is a blessing for us. So I know I'm long-winded. Appreciate you, Michelle. And guys, just bet on yourself and just trust the process. And if you stay consistent, you can't lose. So appreciate you, Michelle, again. And guys, let's finish the year strong.
Oh, thank you so much. And congratulations. That is insane what you've done. I'm so proud of you. So very proud of you.
Crazy.
So awesome. So awesome watching your journey too. So you guys get back with the person that introduced you today to this. Again, they sent you an email. Go to that email, scroll down to the bottom. There's a PS in there. Go to the website, look at the 4 different programs and get the one that is best for you. I'm going to be doing a training here in actually 50 minutes that I'm actually going to, it's really more of a beginner friendly training. So it's going to be phenomenal for you. And it's actually, how do you promote the 4 different programs? How do you share them when somebody asks what they are? So that training's in 50 minutes. So I would get started now so you can get on that training. Once you get started, you'll have access to our community, or the person that purchases from you, they can give you the link to get on that call. Again, it's at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time in 50 minutes, and it's going to really help you execute your business. And I'm going to show you like the 30-day momentum map. So make sure you are on that. And I'm just excited for you. And just like Daryl said, you have 4.5 months left. Let's make a difference. If we can do it, you